Hello dear Capricorn, welcome to your December 15th, so mid-December till end of year tarot reading, general and love. Okay, this is the divine spread. I would like to wish you all happy holidays, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and also happy birthday dear Capricorn. Happy birthday to all of you that have got your birthday in December. Okay, let's take your Karma Dharma card. And we've got the Strength card. Okay, so this is the sign of Leo. Some of you are being really strong at this time with Pluto. Pluto is all about power. Now, you've also got your ruler in your house, in your sign, I should say. So Saturn has just moved onto new ground, so this is very interesting. Let's see what's going to show up for you. You've got help. You've got support at this time. And it's your solar return, so usually we receive our gifts on our solar return around our birthday. So let's see, dear Capricorn, what are the messages for you? Okay, at the bottom, the root of the issue is the Nine of Cups. What is hidden from your sight, what you don't know is, wow, Cancer. This is the Chariot. Now you have the South Node in your sign. The North Node is in Cancer. So some of you, what you don't know is anything to do with family, your heritage, your roots. That's what is changing here. Your family, right? Where you live, your foundation. Some of you are seriously going to be moving, metaphorically, literally, I don't know. But this is a major arcana. The Chariot says that you overcome any obstacles that you have in front of you right now. You've got the support, as I have said, from, heavy-handed Saturn. And we all know that he can be very harsh, but he can be also very giving. Okay, if you've been standing in your integrity and doing the right thing. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. In the now position, we've got the Page of Wands. Crowning your reading and your goals, Eight of Pentacles. The advice and action to take is this is the Page of Swords. I always mix up the Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords. I think this is the Knight. No, it's the Page. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, when you've got so many decks. All right, the outcome position for you is the Four of Cups. And in the divine position here, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, which is a earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is obviously your energy. I would say very much so that this is more than likely your energy. Let's take an astrology card. Now, for those of you that are interested in which cards I'm using, please check out the description box below. They're all written there. Okay, for Capricorn, mid-December till end of December 2018, one card. And I've got Sky, which is my male cat. He's knocking on the door. He wants to come in. Okay, Capricorn, we've got Yod and Destiny. Wow. And we've also got the Tree of Life here. Sorry about that interruption. I had to open the door for Sky. Okay, I was saying about this card that, yes, there is focus on some point in your life, and I'm not going to go too deep in the astrology. What this says is that there is a focus on a destined point. Now, this is the tree of life as well, and the tree of life many times can speak of, the generations as well as health. So Yod is, as I said, being the finger of God. It's a time of destiny. It's a time of fate. So, dear Capricorn, let's go on to the rest of the reading. Here we've got the Nine of Cups, and this is what the main, this is what the reading stems from. The Nine of Cups is a wish card. Now, some of you may have gotten to a point where you are seeing that your wish is starting to culminate. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a grasp away. For others of you, you've already gotten to a point of success. Nine of Cups is someone who's feeling smug, feeling happy. And this is on an emotional level. But it's not the Ten of Cups, which would be the point of completion. And the 10 always breaks down to that 1. So I want to say that there's something missing here. There is something missing. Now, having the Chariot here, and the Chariot is a number 7. Okay, so 7s for me are very important numbers because they speak of the divine. Some of you in the hidden position, because this card is in that position, this is something that is not in your sight right now. It's something that you don't know. Now, when I mean you don't know about this, it's that, when we've got major arcana cards, it's something that's out of your hands. Now, whether this is a metaphorical or physical move, that's going to be different for each of you. When I say you don't know about it, it's that, and as I said, you could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but for some of you, you're even closer to grasping whatever outcome you want in your life. And because this could be, a metaphorical overcoming obstacles. You're in the driver's seat and you're moving forward. You've got the reins of your life in your hands. So use them wisely. Okay, for this man to steer this chariot, he is very skilled. He has belief in himself and his abilities. And when we've got the Strength card here, that's another message which is quite similar. It's that you've got everything you need. You can tame this wild beast. You've got the power. And I was talking about the power of Pluto before. You've got the big players, Pluto and Saturn in your sign. Soon, Jupiter will be moving into Capricorn. When I say soon, I mean December of next year. Because Jupiter will then be changing into Capricorn. But, soon can be quite, what's the word that I'm looking for? What I want to get to is that I feel as though you're already powering up, and when Jupiter joins in your sign, that's when, you're really going to have everything that you need. That's when the power is really going to go into first gear. So you're in a process of starting to rev up. You're starting to press the accelerator, but the turbo is going to go on as soon as Jupiter in December of next year hits your sign. That's when you're going to turbo away. That fire is going to light up and you're off. So you're off to what? You're off to what you've been working hard for. This is still going to be a time of working hard for you. I see that because with the Nine of Pentacles, this says that you can stand alone financially, but it doesn't look as though you've got, everything in your hands. You've got 2 9s here. Now we know that 10s are the completion points, and that's the highest point of success that you can get to, because once we achieve the goal that we've set out to achieve, then obviously we change our focus, we start concentrating and focusing on another goal. So it's always exciting when we're at the 9. That's what I mean when I say that you're at a point of success, but you're not at the 10 yet. So there is something missing for you, dear Capricorn. Now, I said we've got the 9 of Pentacles here, crowning your reading, and your goal is career, and I can see that. So work, that's in your DNA. Work and career success and becoming the authoritarian, that's what you're made of. So you are still striving, you're working, putting in those long hours, but, and I've said this to you, dear Capricorn, before, is life only about work and success, with work and career? Is that what a successful life and a blissful life is all about? No. What is missing? The romantic side of things, the family side of things. Let's not forget that the North Node of the Moon is in Cancer. So we're supposed to be growing into, going and striving for achieving our goals, going towards our destiny, which is the house of family. Cancer is family, it's the mother, it's many times we say it's the parents, and it's our foundation. It could be a home. Okay, so we're sort of turning our focus from only career, letting that go, which is very familiar to us. We've been there, we've done that before, because the South Node is in your sign. So you need to change your focus so you can find, so you can get to the tree of life and have everything that life is all about. Be successful on all levels in your life. So here in the now position, we've got the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is a very successful youth. It's a very adventurous sort of a youthful energy. Now, this could be a message that's coming through. This is fiery energy. So this is go, go, go. Take that leap of faith. Take that new journey that you are looking at, because with all this Sagittarian energy, that is what it's all about. Taking a journey, going on an adventure. And again, spiritually, through your truth, through education, through being taught, receiving the knowledge, becoming the student, becoming the teacher, whatever that is for you. This is a risk-taking page, and whatever comes through, which is, and again, this could be around work, because wands are all about vocation. They're always about passion and inspiration, as well as creativity. So take that leap of faith, send that message out. For those of you that are actually receiving a message, it could be that the message that comes through for you will give you the energy as well as the inspiration to hold on, keep working at what you're working on, because you need to have not only the courage to take that leap of faith. You are an earth sign and you're not very risk-taking. Earth signs are very grounded. They want to be walking on stable ground. But here we've got an energy of taking a risk. So some of you, as I said, may even be needing to travel. You might be wanting to literally go on a new adventure. And this is around the time of your birthday. So what more exciting to do than to travel, right? And leave behind, the money and the work and the, you've gotten to a point of success. You've got it. You've got the money in your pocket. You could do this. Now, if this is a creative new venture that you're starting, for those of you that are still working hard, then some of you may need, and this is the page, not the knight, Some of you may need and want to expand your knowledge. So some of you may be taking up more study in the line of work that you do. And, you know, the Page of Swords can also be a message that comes through, which is a little bit more cold, like, and we've got two pages here which have got their backs turned to each other. So the Page of Wands is looking towards the past. Now, the only retrograde planet that we've got at the moment is Uranus, which is in Aries. And, you know, the Page of Wands does remind me of the Fool. So the Fool is Aries energy. Some of you may be taking that leap of faith, taking a risk, because Uranus, the planet of, you know, doing things differently, breaking down what does not work for you, being the genius, as well as Uranus can be the rebel, you know, striking up a revolution, speaking your truth, and taking a risk, because Uranus is in Aries. It's still retrograding, and it's actually going to go direct in the beginning of January. So some of you may be wanting to take a risk. Now, Aries, where Uranus is the warrior. So some of you are taking a risk. You're going for what you want. Mars will be in Aries as well, which is very strong there. It's the ruler of Aries, sorry. So you're wanting to take a leap of faith. You're going to take a risk and begin a new cycle, a new journey, and you're standing in your truth. And I don't think you care whether people are bothered. People, you know, if you're stepping on any toes, you don't care. You're speaking your truth, and you're going for what you believe is true and what you believe is right for you. So could this be someone that you are dealing with? I feel that this is your energy. Could you be dealing with someone who's got strong air? So it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Whatever the case, you may have that, you know, strong in your chart. You know, everyone's different. Whatever it is, you know, the Page of Swords is someone that's going to speak the truth, whether, as I said, whether it hurts or not. And he's looking towards the future. You're looking towards the past. So there is maybe a difference in opinion. And this could be someone at work, because the Eight of Pentacles is smack bang right in between. Now, if these two energies are other people in your life, then these could be two partners that you are dealing with. The one would be Leo, and the other one, as I said, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you may be the, you know, the glue between these two people. And you being steady and grounded is going to bring the, you know, you're going to bring in the peace. That's what I want to say. Now, it is a time of destiny for you with the Yod, and the Yod is not easy energy. It is not easy, because for those of you that know, that recognize, the Yod is connected with inconjunct aspects as well as the sextile. So the inconjunct aspects are difficult energy in astrology. So there could be differences in opinion, and it's destined for you, as I said, to be the glue between these two energies here, these two people that have got a different opinion. Now, we've got quite a few cups here. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Four of Cups, which is in the outcome, and we've also got the card of Cancer here. So Cancer could be, this could be a mother, this could be a father that is here and is supporting you, I would say, in whatever you are working for. I do believe that with the family tree here, you've got the support of the family. Now, there is an offer coming through, and this could be from a Cancerian person. So, sun, moon, or rising, for all the signs that I've mentioned already, you know that it's always sun, moon, or rising when I mention a sign. So here we've got the Four of Cups, and fours always speak of home and family. And Cancer is house number 4 in the natural zodiac. It's the 4th house, which is your home and your foundation. So I believe that there is an offer coming through. Now, could this be anything to do with a family home, a family business? There may be movement, literal or metaphorical. There is an offer here that's coming through that you are not noticing for some reason. Now, others of you could be moving towards a Cancerian person. You could be just speaking your truth. Because as I said, the North Node is in Cancer. So could you be moving towards someone who has got strong Cancer in their sign? And Cancer is your karmic partner. It's the sign that's opposite Capricorn. So for them, it's very destined as well. You know, when the nodes are in a certain sign, you know, so we've got the North Node in Cancer, South Node in Capricorn. For those two signs, it's more of a karmic time, more of a destined time than it is for everyone else. Now, everyone's affected by the nodes at some point in some house of their natal chart. But for you, dear Capricorn, you've got the South Node in your sign, which is letting go of something. So there is an offer coming in that is not well received. It's not the right time to accept this offer, but in the divine position, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is very stable, very grounded, very good with her money. She's wearing a green dress, and green is all about growth. The Queen of Pentacles is the Mother of Earth. She brings in the harvest. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. Now, for some of you, and I'm going to say this, for a small amount of you, you may be dealing with another Earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or another Capricorn. If this is your partner, then this person is not going anywhere. This is someone who's going to love you, nurture you, provide for you, and they will be there. They are steady. They're not going anywhere. They are steadfast, not moving, not budging. Can be a little bit stubborn, but that's what gets them to the goal. There is certain success if this is business. There is certain money coming through if this is just an energy of money and work and prosperity. So some of you may be even getting a new job. There is an offer on the table here, and the advice here is that you need to accept. You need to accept, because with the two cards here, Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot, you need to accept, because you're going places. You are going places. You may even be able to purchase or to move to another place, to purchase a new home. Let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Hanged Man, which is Pisces. Okay. Now, this could be a sacrifice. This is looking at things in a different way. And this could also be speaking of time, of waiting and holding on and just waiting to receive the download from the divine. Now, sometimes the Hanged Man can take longer than we are willing to wait. But Capricorn, your Earth, you've got the power to wait. You can wait. You know, there is a time and a place for everything, and time is Saturn. So when it's not the right time, it's not going to happen. That's how it is with Saturn. So you need to wait until it is the right time. Now, 4. We've got a 4 here, which could be 4 weeks, could be 4 months. Let's take one card on that 4. And we've got the card of Gemini. So this is the Lovers. Now, this is a karmic relationship. This is trying to find the balance. This is your spirit guides and your angels. They're blessing a union. It is a 6. Now, 6s are numbers of balance. You may be dealing with someone who's got strong Gemini. Now, Gemini is head over heart decision as well. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in Sag, so you need to have those conversations. Sagittarius likes to talk, just like Gemini does. And also, let's not forget that Gemini is the karmic partner of Sag, so they are very important. For them, there's a lot going on, because when we've got strong planetary aspects in a certain sign, the house that is opposite, the sign that is opposite that sign, receives a lot of the energy as well. So maybe you've got a head over heart decision here, and you're really, really contemplating accepting this offer. So let's look at this Cancer card, the Chariot. For some of you, maybe you've been standing alone, and it's just so different for you. You know, you're someone who is very independent. You're used to doing things on your own. And it's not easy moving in with someone. If your partner has asked you to move in with them, you're really looking at that. You are seriously contemplating and speculating whether you should do that, because it is a big move, and earth signs don't move until they are certain, but it is destiny. Let's look at this Chariot. And we've got the King of Swords. Interesting. Now, dear Capricorn, why does the King of Swords always show up in your reading? I remember maybe the last 10 readings that I've done for you, the King of Swords is always there. So this is someone speaking their truth. And look at this. This is incredible. The rider on the chariot is holding a sword. So one sword is looking towards the sky, which is truth. And the King of Swords is pointing his sword down, which speaks of, I would say, lack of truth, as well as very decisive about what he's spoken about his truth. He's very decisive about it. So for those of you that are moving away from this air sign, it could be due to lies. For those of you that are taking on the energy of this King of Swords, if you've got strong air in your chart, then you're very decisive, and you're going to do this whether, what's the term? Whether it's the last thing you do this year, you are standing very strong if this is your energy. But I believe for most of you, this is not. This is your partner. Let's take a card on, I want to look at this Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. Looking right across here, diagonally, this Page of Swords is holding the 11th sword. Now, if we break down the 10, it's a 1. It's the darkest before the dawn. So it turns into an ace. A successful new beginning through truth. So it's as though we've got 11 swords here. Some of you are walking through a new doorway. You are seriously walking out. Getting out. Now, this could be a partnership at work as well. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles, which is crowning your reading. And we've got the Nine of Wands. So, you know, you are protecting what you have built, what you have been working with. Now, it hasn't been easy for you, but you're at the 9. Almost completing, almost. And he's looking straight at, this page, which is holding that 10th, which is, you know, it's the straw that's going to break the camel's back. So, I don't know how this speaks to you and your own situation, but what I know is that there is a very difficult decision that you are hoping to make. You're seriously looking at your life, and that's what happens when the sun is in our 12th house. Because for you, the sun is in your 12th house. You can't see the 12th house. It's dark. It's mysterious. It's a completion. Once the sun hits Capricorn, that's when the light comes on. That's when the sun rises for you. Let's look at the Nine of Cups, which is at the bottom of your reading. This is the root. So someone may have gotten away with something, let's say, because I'm not doing reversals. So the Nine of Cups, if it's in the reverse, would be someone who's, you know, gotten away with something. They've worked towards their own success, and they're feeling very smug and very, you know what I mean, very happy with their accomplishment. And look at what fell out. 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. And the 5 of Swords is a battle. The 5 of Swords says that there is strong opposition here. It's a 5, which is an imbalance. And it could be in relation to money issues. Now, this could be around family. I've got 3 pages now. I've got the Page of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. I've got the Page of Wands, which is a fire sign. And I've got the Page of Swords, which is an air sign. If this has got anything to do with the family money, and this could be, the Queen of Pentacles could be the mother, and the King of Swords could be the father, if this is a family situation. There is, you know, differences in opinion, and it could be dealing with work, your career, your business, your family home. That's why there's a move here with the Chariot. But this is a very positive energy. What you don't know is that you'll be able to overcome whatever is happening here. But there is some sort of sacrifice here that needs to be met, that needs to be made. Now, it could be sacrificing, the mother sacrificing for her children. This could be you sacrificing for the business. This could be a time of waiting before, you know, going through Saturnian things like Saturn could be, Capricorn, I should say, could be the authority. You could be waiting on anything. You could be waiting on your boss. You could be waiting on anyone who is of authority to you to give you that green light. But the green light comes through. It comes through. Let me take a couple of Sibillas, and I think that will be your reading. Very interesting indeed. I want to look at the Strength card. Why are you summoning up all your strength? Why do you need to have the courage and the patience? Here we've got Consolante Sorpresa, which is very Uranus for me. This is money coming through unexpectedly. Gran Consolazione, which is the best card in the Sibillas. And this is coming from the divine. It's a number 7. So we've got the 6 and then we've got the 7. So suddenly there is some sort of a windfall, some abundance. Now, if this is love, we could even be talking about a relationship, of course, because we do have the lovers here. For those of you that have been going through a difficult relationship and you haven't been on the same page, you may have an outsider looking in, and that's why you're at odds, whether you accept the cup or not. And this 4 of Cups could also be an apology from your husband, long-term partner. Even if you are single, this could be a love offer coming through, and for whatever reason, you are in 2 minds about what decision to make. Let's take one more. Wow. L'amante, which is a number 11. This is the Knight of Cups, very similar to the Knight of Cups. This is your Romeo. This is the offer that's coming through. Some of you don't believe. Just do not believe how lucky you are. Now, I want to look at this 10 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Now, the Gran Consolazione is having everything that your heart desires. And here we've got the loot, the money. And this could be an offer of money and prosperity and new work, whatever this offer is. 10 of Swords. So we've got Donna de Servizio, which is like the Virgo energy. This is the servant, the maid. Here we've got Vecchia Signora, so we've got a young woman and an older woman. Now, the older woman could be a mother, could be a grandmother, could be someone that is advising you. And here we've got the Militare, so you're on a mission. Now, this is your card for me in the Sibillas. This is very Capricornian. Yes, you've got a mountain, but you've got the ability to do this. You can climb that mountain, even if you have to carry the information which may be weighing you down. So I believe that there may be knowledge that you have that you are not letting people know about. You are taking it to your grave, I want to say. Now, could this Vecchia Signora could be someone who is older, who has the knowledge, and, they're just not opening their mouth because they are sworn to secrecy. They have sworn to keep their mouth closed, and it's a very heavy burden that is weighing on their shoulders. But they've got strong Capricorn energies. Now, Capricorn is steadfast, Now, Pluto is in Capricorn, and Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, which Scorpio is very dark, very hidden, and very secretive. Another 11 fell out, messages coming through, and it fell right on the 9 of Cups. So if you are in a competition for a new relationship, you've got a couple of people that are against this idea. The news is coming through from afar. Whatever news is coming through, it's going to bring you the stability. The Page of Pentacles is a message that's bringing you stability. Let's take another 2. We've got the La Matrice, which is the woman lover. This is very fiery energy, just like the Queen of Wands. Okay, she's holding something precious in her hand. It's a precious jewel, something that she holds very important. And look at this, Amore. And here's a number 4. Little Cupid has got number 4. So, incredible. Now, this is very passionate. This Queen is very passionate about love. The news is coming through that there is a lot of passion, a lot of love coming through. That's probably why you've got the Nine of Cups. Let's see. I'm going to take on this position here. One card is that fell out for Delta, loyalty, companionship, friendship. Lettera, which is news again coming through, which can also be legal documents. And here we've got Imeneo. For those of you that are meeting up with your soulmate, this is a spiritual bond. There is strong loyalty here. For those of you that are meeting your twin flame, that have met your twin flame, nothing's going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. Seriously, there is strong loyalty here, and you're going to find out about that because this is above legal issues. This is above friendship. This is stronger than anything in your life. And it's a number one. So you are beginning something very strong. Now, if this is a contract for work, there is a loyal person that you are teaming up with. Okay, and it's destined. It's meant to be. Dear Capricorn. All right. I think that I've spoken enough. Let's not make these readings too long. I've got a lot more to do. You're the first sign. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. You are very much appreciated. Thank you, dear Capricorn. Wishing you all the best, and look out for my next readings, which will be before the end of the year. All right? Talk to you soon.